Hey everybody, what's up? Cool to be live again. Quick sound test. Beep beep beep. Cool to be live again. Cool. Sounds good. If not, let me know in the chat. With that, I would say, let's immediately jump in. Yeah, first stream of this week. This week will just, in terms of time, a little bit tight. So I'm not sure when I will be able to stream again. Maybe on Friday, but I'm not sure. Maybe this will be the only stream for this week. Let's see. Can also show it on my socials if that's maybe helping. Yeah. So I'm quickly warming up here. I hope every one of you had a good weekend. So let me just sketch here a couple of ellipses. Yeah. A couple of lines. Like that. A couple of curved lines before we jump into the animation. So we're going to learn today a little bit more from the Animator Survival Kit. I'm learning a little bit more also about weight, how to animate weight. Yeah, taking something away. Another key subject to make animations just more believable. Okay, so sketched enough ellipses for today. So with that, I would say here in Clip Studio Paint, creating a new canvas. And yeah. We're going to see a little bit or practice how to animate weight and show it by how things move forward when action stops or changes direction. So we're going to explore that a little bit. Nothing too fancy, but another key subject I wanted to cover before going then to the next subject. So sketching here a character who's running, and with the character you will see in a second, we will explore how this character will stop, and this will also the key thing here, like sketching a character and then see what's happening when the character is actually stopping his movement, how we can show that by letting the character move forward or things move forward of the character. Yeah, hello Rayleigh, good to see you. So we're going today explore a little bit from the Animator Survival Kit, how we can believable animate weight and movement. And goes also hand in hand, of course, always to think a little bit about physics, about acting, like who's running there, all those things. Yeah. So let's see if this is working. This first pose here. Or if we have to do another one, let's see. So I think a key line here is always the spine, like we explored that the last time, and the movement that we have. A lot essential movement is like having the spine here, like this and like this again, similar to a flag animation, to convey realistic movement. So here the character now is coming, is stopping here, this movement. Let's see how, and now we have that reverse spine, first an angle like that and now like this. Would be also cool to observe that in reality. How does that look like? So sketching in here the hand. Like that. The feet. Zack. Zack. Like that. Simple sketches here. Nothing too fancy. Like that. This arm here is behind the body. And also this leg here, you know that, indicating it that this is behind. Like that. Maybe a little bit down actually. And here he's going to stop this movement. And now the next one is going to slide forward. And now we also here again, if we only look at the spine here, from here we have it round, now like this, and now even more like this. Actually, it's fun that it's so close to animating a flag. But yeah, that's how we can play with curved lines. It's fun to see. Like this. Now bending here the leg. Again using diagonal shapes to simplify the body. And the foot here. And the other one goes here. Like that. And here the movement is that he's a little bit sliding here to the front on the ground. And then he's coming again. We have that reverse movement of the spine first round again. It's like this. Then even here more stronger. And now it comes again to the front. Cool. And now we have that spine again to the front. And in essential what we are doing or what we are exploring is when character is coming to a stop, like for example he's running and stopping here. Like we could end it here and then make him run again, but what are different possibilities we could use to convey in a little bit more realism, more dynamic, yeah, how we can, what can we add to make it more fun also. So, and this would be example like the character sliding here and also having a reverse movement of the spine, and then he's going back to walking normal. Yeah, those things, to design those things is a key element here. Also to take away for future animations. To not let just movement stop and nothing happens, but think about what is moving when like a character stop running, what is still moving? Is this the fabric? Are the hairs still moving to the front? Those things we're exploring here. And these things are, yeah, super well and super cool introduced in the Animator Survival Kit. And don't focus here too much about getting your drawing perfect or right. It's more about exploring the principle behind it, as I mentioned. And then the character starts again, yeah, to walk. Like that, sketching the body and the hip. And now we have a contact position here. Like that. Quickly sketched in here. Like that. And then he's running here again. Cool. So that would be a quick example, like when a character is stopping, that he's still sliding, the animation is still moving forward. And yeah, how to make that transition. Super cool. If you have any question for that, let me know in the chat. Cool. So another example here would be also like just with 3 key drawings. Also like to see that. Like that. Character here. And like something like a coat or something swinging here. The foot comes here, other leg comes here. Super simplified version here, like that. Keeping the drawing simple here. And the other arm here. Like that, super straightforward. And now the character again, we want to show that the character is stopping here, that the action is stopping. So what we're going to do is sketch in the character here, like that. But now we have a forward movement, actually similar when we also animated a cube, we did that too there. Where when something stops, it's a little bit going to the forward to the front and then back again. You remember the sketches we did, like this. To the top. So this fabric here moves forward, and we could also even let the hair move a little bit forward. Whatever kind of hairstyle he has here. And then in the next one, the character is coming to a position where things come to a down position, maybe like something like this. Like that, and things now get straight here. like that. Yeah, and with that, I think that's crucial when having a stronger movement, a stronger motion into one direction. We want to still, before the character thinks that, that's why also in that sense we're exploring weight. Like, if something is more heavy, of course it doesn't move so much to the front when like it's moving in that direction. And then it's stopping. It's not moving so much into that direction again, but still only a little bit. Can show it quickly in a second also again with the cube. Yeah, super cool. And then in the cube would be nothing else, or with the cube, again creating a new animation row here, would be nothing else than having a cube here, which starts to move. Also having a little squash and scratch here maybe, like that. And then the cube stops here, and instead of having him just stop the cube, we can animate a couple frames here to the front. And then the cube comes back into its normal position. Like that. With that we have like the cube is stopping and still going to a little bit to the front, to the back, and then coming in its position. And the same thing, of course, we can, also if the cube would wear cape like that, maybe we sketch it like this. Or like here's a cape, it's maybe like this on the floor. Then the cape starts to move, and here it's now flying, of course, more fast. That's too strong. Here we can make it like this. And here now the cape is coming to the front. Like this. Then coming to a normal position again. Yeah, with that we can convey a little bit more weight and motion. Let's see also, let's do it one more time here. Let's also make this cube move here. Like this maybe. Or even I would say, like here, it has its normal state. And then when starting to move, going to change its direction. Then we're adding a smear here maybe. Like this. And now it arrives here. And comes to a stop. Where things, maybe only this upper thing here still moves in that direction. See how that looks? Or actually, let's see. maybe we let it a little move just a little bit because this is more heavy. Maybe one direction. And then it comes back to its normal original shape. Yeah, with that, I think without even animating the box too strong, we still can, with the upper movement, indicate and improve a little bit the readability and the whole motion. Super cool. So he's flying to the front. And yeah, we can do that with all different kind of things. But yeah, I think it's a cool thing to remember how we can move fabric to the front, and also thinking how much weight has an object and how much does it make sense to move something move something to the front. For example, if this coat here is a little bit more lighter, of course it can fly a little bit more to the front. But if it's more heavy, maybe it makes only sense that it's only going a little bit to the front. Yeah, depending on that. So things can be important when animating. Super cool. With that, I would say we make a quick break, around 5 minutes, maximum 10, I think, but yeah, less, a little bit more short at the break. And then see you in a couple of seconds. Cool, cool, cool. And we are back again. Cool, cool, cool. Quick sound test. Beep, boop, beep, boop. Cool. Sounds good. Hello, Ravenart. Hi, love your content, bro. Thank you for your videos. Sure, not for that. Super fun here, animating. So, yeah, cool that you're enjoying it. Happy if it's helping. Yeah, so let's get back into the canvas. And let's see what we're doing. So we just finished here. Yeah, thinking a little bit how animating weight, how to when a movement is stopping, how we can show that also here with a simple box. Yeah, super cool. And now we're going to the next topic. I think I will, slightly check out what's happening also in the Animator Survivor Kit, and then in the next stream of, probably exploring it a little bit more. I think also the last chapters of the Animator Survivor Kit are way more short and condensed, and they're briefly explored different topics like dialogue, acting, anticipation, those kind of things. But yeah, it's also super cool that almost works through all the books of the Animator Survivor Kit, learned so much, and also super curious, which topics we will going to explore next. I think something like action, or how to animate and deal with cameras and fighting. Those kinds of things would be interesting to explore. Can't wait to do that. But let's see, step by step. Like in animation or drawing your walk cycles, step by step. Cool. So, with that, let's explore a little bit anticipation. So I like the sentence here. The rules: before we go one way, first we go the other way. So I think with anticipation, it's just, let's create a new row over here, animation row. It's just like if we have an action that goes in one direction. For example, here we don't want to move immediately in that direction. So if the goal is to move in that direction, we first want to go back in that direction. And then we want to go in the end in that direction. So that's essentially, sounds confusing, like why, but it's also when you're thinking, like, for example, if you want to throw something, you don't throw it like that. You take your energy and then go back and then you throw it. And that's an essential anticipation, like taking the energy, not throwing like that, but that. And that you find in a lot of different movements. And that's, an essential what we're going to explore here. So one example here would be like this one. Let's see. For example, the character here. Let's see how we're going to sketch him, like here an example. Like this, the leg here, like that. And the other leg maybe goes here. Like this. And he's collecting his energy to throw a ball here. Like that. So the goal for him is to throw the ball in that direction. So before he's doing that, he will go not immediately, like again, throw the ball like that, but going a little bit to the back, collecting energy. And I think especially in sport, this is a great example where technique is super important, of course. And he's collecting his energy here. Move a little bit up so we stay accurate with the proportions. This leg maybe goes forward here a little bit. Also a little bit down. Like that. And this leg here goes up. Like that. And this leg arm here straight almost. Like this. So he's going first back. And then he's charging his energy, and then everything, like his full force, is going then, to the front. See how he's sketching it in here. Have a squash and stretch in it. Like that. With that we can create also a little bit more believable movement, because almost everything or a lot of things we're anticipating. I think also it's always written greatly, like before we do something we think about it, and that's an essential what we're showing here. So before he's throwing the ball to the front, he's thinking how he's doing it, so he wants to collect a little bit energy, and then like here thinking about it, going to the back and then doing it. And that's also essential what we're doing here, like that. And here he then throws the ball to the front. Yeah, and just by that drawing makes the whole animation of frame a little bit more believable. Imagine we would delete this one here. Here's something missing. Looks not so believable, looks a little bit stiff. But if we have that a middle position, it helps a lot to convey that movement. Hello Raven Art, what are your thoughts on software Krita? I never heard about it. What software is that? Is it an animation software? Never heard about it. But I can, maybe you share what's it about quickly, or I can also, if not, I will check it out after the stream. But sound interesting. Okay, so we have these motions here, and also, those show also a super cool anticipation. Let's also explore the other example here, where character is preparing for a run. It's also cool. And also I'm keeping this here. The sketching here is super simple, as you can see. Not worrying too much about the quality of the head, or just trying to some degree maintain the right proportions. But other than that, it's simple. Nothing too complex. Simple shapes, diagonal shapes, which of course are helping here to maintain, and, the right movement. Let's see, the leg here and the other leg here. And also with this example here, like where you can also with subtle ways show how to show anticipation, even if the proportions here are a little bit off, but it's okay. Like this. This is behind the body. And now again, for he's going to the front, he's going first backwards. And I see this is a prominent example or famous example, like we all have if we thinking of Olympic Games, how they're preparing for a sprint of 100 meters. They are like have these two different positions, I think, where they're going in, then they hear a first whistle, like going down and a little bit to the back, and then they're starting with the next whistle. So not immediately going to the front, but they have a little anticipation to the back and then starting. Raven Art is writing, do you know how anime are made? They look so complex to draw. I wonder how they make it. Yeah, there are a couple of fantastic videos you could check out. For example, just quickly, if you're interested in it. I want also to explore how to do more animation style or anime style. But for example, here Dongchang is an animator who's doing anime, and he's showing one-to-one behind the scene progress on how animations or anime is made. So that's super interesting to check out. Could also have a brief view into it if the ad is going away. Again, a sign, maybe at some point YouTube Premium is an option. Let's see. Okay, now. And another ad. But yeah, that's in a second if you can look into it. It's super interesting to check that one out here. For example here, don't skip it. So he's actually sketching one-to-one like he's sketching from anime and explaining super super tricks, like how, for example, like here, how anime are made. They look complex to draw. Like what are essential steps how to learn to work for anime, for an animated show, Japanese animation. So super interesting to check out. And the other one would be Tonari Animations. If you're interested in that, this channel also super helpful. Again, here like more, he's regular doing live streams also. And for example, this one I can highly recommend a basic animation. There he's going over basic animation things, also what is important in anime. So just quickly, a highly recommended tip if you want to learn more about that. Back to our animation here, where we want to show that the character is going a little bit back. So he's going a little bit more down also and back, and preparing for his sprint. Maybe we're doing it like that. And here would be also again the best thing to at some point just use reference to be there on spot with a movement. And look here also, for example, at Olympic Games and see how they move, what are the small things that repeat in the movement. And yeah, with that, learning more how to implement anticipation into animation. Right now this is just a quick introduction, and also I like, of course, these topics, you find them again in animation, but yeah, to first have yeah, practice it a little bit or hear it of it a little bit, and then you have, yeah, if you have conscious it more in your consciousness, you then can start to observe it better, and then also step by step implement it more and more into your animations. Cool. With that, this leg now goes here. So we have that anticipation also, where he's going a little bit more down, and also in the opposite direction, like that. And then he's going to start for a full sprint in the next one. And again, this one would be like here, the next one, like the passing position. Yeah, but with an anticipation added. So the next pose would be something like this. See if we can quickly, it doesn't have to be perfect now, and show how the next pose would look like to some degree. Maybe like that here. Like that. Then it goes here. Maybe like that. Arm goes here and to the front. The other arm goes here. Like that. And here the character, yeah, starts to run forward. Sketched in super quickly here. Maybe this one a little bit less pixel-like. Yeah, super cool. But yeah, like only also if you're adding anticipation, like only the small change of movement here can already, yeah, make such a big difference in the total animation. And I think that's super helpful to remember also for the future. Yeah, how to add a little bit anticipation and elevate your animation so much. Super cool. Great. So with that, I would say we're going to end the stream for today. Maybe one last example. Even like again, I like to sometimes also again new animation wall here again showed with the simple cube. For example, again sketch a cube here, and the cube wants to go into that direction, and before letting the cube go into that direction, we can yeah, let the cube first move in the other direction before he moves forward, and then he's going to explode to the front. The smear here, and yeah, we can also just showing that we can implement anticipation also with all kind of objects, all kind of things, so no limitations there. Yeah, and even a cube, it levels up the animation of a cube. If we add a little bit of anticipation and what we learned previously in the stream, then when the cube stops here, we can add a little bit forward movement before the cube is then coming back again in its normal position. Cool, and with that, yeah, I would also even change here a little bit more close here. And the last one, then here. Maybe like that. Cool. And then also another thing we learned is how materials move also. So again, what could we add here? Maybe something like that here. Sketched in super quickly here. And then the cube stops here. And this here flies to the front. Maybe just like this. And then comes back to normal position here. Cool. So of course we would have to work out a little bit here better the transition from this to this here. Let's quickly do it again or do another one. A little bit more simple. Let's go again to number 1 here. Maybe we do again a more simple shape. Yeah, I think this works better. Of course we can also add things like this here. But then we have to think a lot about how to add these. Maybe like this now. Yeah, cool. With that, we have covered today anticipation, how to deal with weight. Yeah, how to, when things stop, move still a little bit to the forward and then go back again. If we're throwing a ball, we're not throwing it directly, but taking energy and then throwing it. Yeah, and with all these things coming together, we are expanding the toolbox of animation. Cool. So, with that, Raven Art, I'm going to explore what Krita is. Yeah, maybe I can, next stream share my opinion of it. Cool. With that, thanks so much for joining everyone today, for writing in the chat. Was a super fun stream again. Yeah, had a little bit more short today. The time again is flying. Yeah, super cool. Let's see when I'm going to stream next. I have to see if I'm going to make it this week. Not sure yet. Maybe on Friday. But yeah, I can also share it on my socials. And if I'm not going to stream another one, definitely next week. And also can follow me, for example, on TikTok or on Instagram. I will upload more highlights there of the stream, of a past stream you maybe missed. Yeah, so you can also ask me there anything, write me direct message, comment. And yeah, thanks everyone for watching, for the support, for the kind words. And I hope to see you in the next stream. Bye.